What's up, guys? Lauren here from Absolutely Average. If you haven't noticed, I made like one video and then just stopped. And that is because I'm average, but that's also just because life has been insane lately. So if you watched my introductory video, you kind of know who I am. And if you haven't, I'll give you a quick recap. I am 32. Oh, wait, am I 33 now? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm 33. Holy crap. Okay. Woo! I'm 33. I'm a 33-year-old mother of two. My daughter is 8 and my son is 5. I was like, oh shit. Oh no, you guys, he's 6. Holy crap. This is terrible. So, my daughter's 8 and my son is 6. Whew. I am 33. I can get this. I am a full-time 5th grade teacher. And I have a husband who is very busy. He's finishing up a PhD, he teaches a couple classes at a university, and he also works for the county that we live in. So, he's busy. So because of that, life's been pretty insane. So I thought today what I would do is just share with you guys a day in the life without actually going through it and showing you every little bit. Maybe I'll get to that at some point. But at least today I just thought I would share with you what a day in my life looks like. And I'm going to do a work day, a weekday, because the weekends are always a little bit different. So yeah, here it goes. Maybe someday I'll get to a point where I can like film myself, but I always wonder about that. I'm like, these people are like getting up and like filming themselves in the morning. I don't know. Like, I don't understand how you do it and also go on with your day. Maybe they do it when like it's not a real day, like not a real work day. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. Maybe it's because they're like young with no kids and they can like just do these things. I don't know. All I'm saying is maybe one day, guys. Maybe. But for today, I'm just going to walk you through what a day looks like. So I am, like I said, I'm a teacher. So I get to school pretty early, earlier than most people with like 9 to 5s would. So in the morning, I'm up. I try to set my alarm and get up at 5:30. Doesn't always happen, but for the most part, I'm up by 5:30. My alarm goes off. I give myself some time to sort of try and wake up. I turn my alarm off and not on snooze. That's key. Because when you hit snooze, like it's over, game over, you're gonna go back to sleep. But when I actually turn it off, I know it's not gonna go back on. And if I do fall back asleep, I'm screwed because I will not wake up again. So yeah, I turn my alarm off and I'll usually do some stretches by just like I don't know, stretch out my body, you know, just laying flat. Do some ankle rolls. I don't do a lot because my husband is still in bed and he sleeps longer than me, or sleeps in later. So I try not to wake him up. Ooh, excuse me. So get up and in my PJs, walk back downstairs, pour myself a full glass of water, and take my thyroid medication because I have Hashimoto's disease. Which means I just have to take a pill a day to kind of help my thyroid chill and be okay. So yeah, I take my medicine and drink my water, and then I start my workout. So if you noticed, I never once said I changed into my workout clothes because I don't. So in the mornings, I just focus on strength, and so I will do like 15 or 20 minutes focused on abs or legs, but it's not like super high intensity and it's not a lot of cardio, so I don't normally sweat. So yeah, just because it's honestly feels like a lot to change into my workout clothes and then change again. Like, ugh. Like I try to make the morning as easy as possible. So I work out in my pajamas and I do, like I said, about a 20-minute strength workout. And then I get breakfast. So like I said, I start breakfast after my workout and I rotate between normally like 3 things. I will do either a fried egg on toast with some avocado, or I will do hot oatmeal with some berries and honey, or I will do like yogurt with granola and chia seeds. So usually it's one of those things. It's just kind of like whatever I'm feeling. But I need some kind of hearty breakfast because if I don't, and I've made this mistake before where I'll eat like a bowl of cereal and I'll get to work and I will just feel awful. Like I start to feel sort of like lightheaded and just kind of like, ugh. I need a hearty breakfast in the morning, and I think a lot of that has to do with my thyroid. and my energy levels. So yeah, I eat a good breakfast. I normally finish that cup of water while I'm eating my breakfast. And this is when I'll sit down at the table and normally like on Instagram or whatever. And I do want to start getting in the habit of using like the last 5 minutes after I eat to just sort of close my eyes and pray or meditate on just kind of like the day, setting an intention. So that's a goal. But yeah, normally I'll just eat, check Instagram, and when I'm done, I will head upstairs. I guess by this time it's like 6:15. And I'll change into my clothes, go to the bathroom. I set my clothes out the night before because, like I said, my husband is sleeping at this time, so I don't want to wake him up. So I grab my clothes, change in the bathroom, brush my hair. Normally I don't do a lot with my hair because I'll have done it the night before. Usually I'll straighten it. And so if it's straightened the night before, all I really have to do is run a brush through it. But I'll wash my face and do my makeup and get dressed, brush my teeth, and then I will say goodnight or goodbye to my husband and my kids. So I guess by this time it's like 6:45, which is about-ish when I try to head out the door. But I'll run downstairs, pack up my lunch. I make my lunch the night before, so it's easy. Just pack it up. And this is actually when I pour my cup of coffee. I drink my coffee in the car on the way to work, which I kind of like, because I can throw on my podcast or music and just chill and have my coffee, and it's kind of nice. So I'm usually out the door by 6:50, I guess, is a safe bet. Because I try to get to work, I get to work by 7:15, because I work in the morning at the before and after school care. I do mornings, where I can just kind of pick up some extra money, and it's for kids who come to school early, and need that before care. So I do that. So my students arrive at 5, or can start arriving by 7:45, so I'm in the classroom by then, and I usually have set up my morning work, which I project up on the smartboard, and they pull out their journals and they start their morning work, and I kind of just welcome them as they trickle in, and yeah, then I start my day with them. So school, I'm usually done by 3:30, and can head out around that time, sometimes 3:45. And I am not able to pick my kids up from school because I miss them by like this much. So one of our neighbors who's in middle school actually walks them home. We're like 2 blocks from their school. So she walks them home, and we pay her for that. And I'm usually home, honestly, like either right when they get home, I'm pulling in, or I beat them sometimes. And so if I do beat them, it's only by like 5 minutes, but it's kind of awesome because then I can run in and I can like let the dog out, take her to the bathroom, maybe change my clothes, but like I get a chance just to kind of like breathe before my kids come home. But yeah, then they come home, and for the first 30 minutes or so that they're home, so this is like 4 o'clock by now, it's kind of like downtime. So my son is a bit of an introvert. He loves people and he's super social at school, but like when he gets home, he needs downtime. So I usually give him like a half hour of screen time where he sits and he'll watch a show, or he will play a little game on the iPad. But then my daughter is like extreme opposite, where she is like 100% extrovert. Like she wants to be with people all the frickin' time. So she will normally go outside and immediately knock on her friends' doors and like play in the cul-de-sac that we live on. And so I kind of have that half hour to do what I want to do. And so I've been trying to use it for my cardio. So there are some mornings where I get up and run before school, but for the most part I don't. So I try to do my cardio right when I get home around 4, because this is when I start to feel like that slump where I'm like getting tired. And so doing the cardio then really helps my energy levels, so that I'm ready to like tackle the evening with my kids. So that looks different every now and then. If it's nice out, I try to get outside with the dog and I will just kind of do some loops around the neighborhood. If it is not nice out, I will do some kind of like video routine in my house. I love the Fitness Marshall. I will dance. I love Tone It Up. I will use their videos a lot. Pop Sugar Fitness, love those. But I try to do some kind of cardio. And usually this is when I do get pretty sweaty. So yeah, like 4:30 rolls around and my son's screen time is done, and so he usually heads outside as well, and I will join him. And we have a park really close to our house, so I'll usually go down there with them, and they just chill with their friends, and I'm out with them. But yeah, I usually head back inside around 5:30 because I start dinner at that time. My kids are old enough to kind of just chill out by themselves outside. They're not far away, and I can go out and check on them every now and then, and everything's enclosed, so it's kind of nice. So I will come back in, start dinner, call my kids in by like 6:15 because I try and eat by 6:30. Usually my husband's still not home at this point because he usually has meetings in the evening. So we will eat dinner. After dinner, I have my kids do their homework. And after homework, it depends on the night. If it's a shower night, my kids will go upstairs and we'll do showers. If it's not, then I normally do give them some more time to either be on some screens, maybe like watch a show, or they go upstairs and play. And you know, on like a heavenly day, they play together and it's like glorious, but it doesn't always happen. So yeah, by then I'm cleaning up dinner and making their lunches for the next day. I always do that the night before because it's a game changer. Oh my god, it's amazing. So I make their lunches the night before, set up the coffee the night before, make sure my lunch is good to go the night before, make sure dishes are in and all that stuff. So get that done while they're sort of having chill out time or doing homework. And then it's about bedtime. So I put my kids in bed. I try to aim for 8 o'clock. Doesn't always happen, but try my best to get them in bed by 8. They normally don't fall asleep for like at least a half an hour, so sometimes an hour, just because they share rooms. They're like always talking. So yeah, while they're in bed, I come downstairs, and this is when I allow myself just to have total chill out time. I'll watch videos on YouTube. I will watch a show. I will just chill the F out because I'm usually at this point like done. And yeah, I will chill out for a little bit, then I will shower. I like taking showers at night because I don't have to like rush. And it's kind of a nice way to like calm myself down with the hot water at the end of the day. I really like it. Do my hair the night before as well, so I will do that. And then I will crawl in bed around 10. My husband has come home at this point. It kind of changes based on the day, but yeah, he'll come home and we will hang out together for a little bit, but like normally he's doing work, and so I'm in bed and he comes in later. So yeah, it's kind of a rough time as far as like him and I are concerned because he's working so much, but there is an end point coming because his classes that he teaches will be over soon and his PhD is almost done. And so we will have a life again together soon. But yeah, so that's my day. It's pretty crazy, I guess. Like talking about it, I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot. So, but it's all good. Like it's good stuff. I consider myself lucky to have a job where I can be home by like 4, and spend the whole like afternoon, evening with my kids. So yeah, that's it. I just hit the camera, sorry. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I will try my best to get more videos coming, but like I said, it's difficult, but I will try my best. All right. Let me know if you have any ideas for videos and I can talk about it. I love talking about teaching, food, exercise, whatevs. Let me know. But yeah, that's it. Peace out. Bye.